So we're back at the Innovation Hub. I'm here with Rob from the University of Oxford. Thanks for joining us, Rob. Can you tell us more about this amazing project and what it's doing to advance all things sustainability, particularly around climate change?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sally. So one of the main challenges that we face in biology is being able to collect the data in a way that is fast, that is reliable, and that doesn't take a very long time until we can integrate it into our models. Typically, in biology, we would be training people, which can be expensive and time-consuming. We would then be sending them to the field, where, of course, we want to make the most out of that expense. So we put them through some very long days of fieldwork. It's raining, it's hot, gets people tired. The data that emerge from those data collection efforts can be suboptimal. We make mistakes. So what we are trying to do in collaboration with Amazon Web Services and the Oxford Robotics Institute, as well as the Department of Biology, where I'm based, is optimize that pipeline. We know once we have got the data in our power and it's in a digital format, we know exactly what to do with the data. We can build models that help us understand how climate change is currently affecting our biodiversity and how climate change may affect it going forward. But really, in my field, in biology, the bottleneck is data collection. So what we're doing these days is we are using drones such as this one, which is actually collecting thermal image, and this other drone that collects multispectral data, coupled up with some autonomous robots built by the Oxford Robotics Institute. We're using all of this technology in our backyard, white Woods. White Woods is a patch of land owned by the University of Oxford where we have got different experiments. And this technology is now being used to monitor, as you can see in the backgrounds, how the grasslands of this forest are responding to different extreme events, such as droughts or extreme events of precipitation, flooding.
And what do you see as the next step in this process? So obviously I know Whiteham quite well, funnily enough, so because I come from the Oxford area. So where are you looking to trial it next in terms of scaling this? And where do you see the biggest kind of sectoral impact from this innovation?
So there's two steps, I think, along the pipeline. The ultimate vision is to be able to deploy this pipeline in places where it's most needed. Climate change models around the globe tells us that there's three main ecosystems that are particularly vulnerable to extremes of droughts, fires, hurricanes, and those are namely tundra, deserts, and tropical forests. Now, what's common to all of them is that they're very far away from Europe, with the exception of tundra. And most research-intensive institutions are based in countries that don't house those ecosystems. So being able to take this technology to remote places, the tropical belt, Costa Rica, Bolivia, for instance, taken to deserts such as the Karoo Desert in South Africa, ultimately even taken to the Arctic, in remote places where you can deploy the technology, it can behave fully automatic and send us the data so that we can collect data and utilize it in our ecological models from the comforts of our offices. That's the ultimate vision.
Awesome. I love that, and the resiliency there as well. Things like disaster recovery and like the environmental impact of that kind of situation and being able to go in there and do that safely. Yep. A kind of human-machine partnership personified there in many different ways, isn't it? And for people who are looking to get into a career in this area as well, because I think inclusion has been an amazing theme at the summit today. Have you got any advice or any opportunities at the moment to reach out to people to get more involved in this area as well? Because I'd love to showcase that too. It's something close to my heart.
That actually creates a beautiful opportunity. So we're always open to people interested, students interested in working with us. We do have some internships available in my lab at Oxford to work with us in Whiteham Woods over the summer. So anybody who's interested in this, they should get into contact with us. And the advice that I would give to students who are interested in this type of research would be 50% of it is just applying for things. If you kind of think that you're not good enough to get into a position like this, you're already losing the battle. So you have to throw your hat into the arena, as they say, right?
Absolutely. Take a risk, take an opportunity. And 9 times out of 10, it will pay off, won't it? Absolutely. I think that's so true. So for everybody listening and watching at the moment, there are opportunities here right now to get involved, which I think is amazing. And also we're sharing more all about what you're seeing here, so you can find out all the details and what's coming next. Rob, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Alec.
My pleasure. Thank you.